At the start of 2025, bro, I had the worst mental health of my entire life. And I came this close to ending it all because I couldn't make friends. I couldn't approach the girls that I wanted to approach. I couldn't do fucking anything. And I was just sat inside my room all day being depressed, and every day felt fucking empty. It just felt empty and boring and shit, right? And fast forward a year to the start of 2026, I had the best fucking mental health that I've ever had in my entire life by a long shot, okay? And the weird thing is, like, the difference wasn't the amount of friends I had, or maybe like the pleasure in my day, like how happy I was throughout the day, like what the fucking highest spike of dopamine was. No, the difference was just that I realized that I wasn't trapped anymore. Because, okay, let me like preface this by saying I'm not going to tell this whole story. This is for another day. This video is just for the practical advice of how you can actually get out of that spot, right? Because I know what it's like. It's fucking horrible. I know, like, if you're in that sort of situation, bro, right now, I know exactly what you feel like, bro. And the thing is, I know that the only thing that got me out of that situation was fucking brutal advice. And I hope you can hear me over this rain. It's probably kind of annoying for you. My microphone isn't working, but the advice I'm going to give you in this video, bro, you're not going to like it. Because you just want the comfortable advice of like, oh, just like watch a fucking YouTube video that makes you happy, watch like a movie that makes you happy, spend time with family and that shit. Yeah, like maybe spending time with family can help. But the other stuff, like watching movies, that's sort of bullshit. That's not gonna fucking help you. That's gonna make it worse, okay? And so I'm gonna teach you in this video how to stop this negative spiral that you've got going on, this negative feedback loop that's just going to keep spiraling down and down, out of control, until one day, maybe you kill yourself, bro. Maybe you kill yourself if you keep going down the spiral, okay? So if you don't want that to happen, if you don't want to put that fucking burden on your family, like imagine if you kill yourself, bro. What's your family going to think? Everyone who knows you. And don't bullshit me, bro, like, you know some people, okay? Don't think like, oh, nobody fucking knows me, nobody loves me. If you think long enough, you can think of someone. And maybe you can't, but, bro, like, I don't even know what to say here, but you've just got to stop this fucking negative spiral, okay? You've got to fucking stop it, because if you don't, bad shit's gonna happen, okay? And so you're not going to like this advice that I give you, but you've got to fucking take action on it, okay? And the first piece of advice that I'm going to give you, or the thing that I'm going to tell you about, is how social skills, or why social skills, actually stop the spiral. And you might be thinking, oh, social skills, like, how the fuck is social skills going to save my life? How are they going to, like, make me not depressed anymore? Well, if you are watching this and you're depressed, which, I mean, you probably are, because that's like who this video is targeted to. You've got to change something. You can't just keep sitting in your room all day, fucking sitting around like watching YouTube videos and binge eating and stuff. You've got to make a change. And that change, the first change you've got to make, bro, is just to start going outside. Because going outside, first of all, you get sunlight, that's good. But, like, forget about the sunlight. Even if it's a dark, fucking cloudy, rainy day, like it is today, when you go outside, you open yourself up to the opportunity of socializing, okay? And socializing is so fucking crucial because imagine, like, 10,000 years ago, 100,000 years ago, when we were all tribal, right? We didn't have these fucking advanced, complex brains. We probably didn't even have, like, the ability to get depressed at that point in time. But the thing is, bro, our brains have evolved to want connection. We fucking crave connection as humans, bro. We need that shit. And so, if you're sat in your room all day, not talking to anyone, not socializing, then you're not going to get any connection. And so, first of all, you've just got to go outside. And I don't give a fuck what you go outside for. I don't give a fuck if you're going to buy fucking groceries. I don't give a fuck what you buy if you go buy groceries. Just the fact that you leave the house and do that. Maybe you go get a fucking haircut. Okay, maybe you even go to the gym. I don't know, maybe you're like a gym rat and you're fucking depressed, but you're still going to the gym, right? You just go to the gym, or like something else, just something that you fucking leave the house for. You're a smart guy, you can figure this out, right? You can think of something, okay? And so I want you to do that just as consistently as possible. And then what you're going to do when you leave the house is you're going to start talking to people, okay? You're literally just going to start like saying hi to people, and you just say hi to like one person every day. And that just gets the ball rolling. And so doing that, bro, it's basically just, it's going to pull you out of this fucking depression. Because like social skills, the reason that they can help your mental health is because social skills give you abundance. Now, what do I mean by this? By abundance, I mean you have the option to do the things you want to do, to have you've got everything you want, right? So a guy with an abundance of food can eat whatever food he wants, he can afford it, he can like prepare it in the right way, maybe he's even got a chef. He's got an abundance of food. A guy with an abundance of money has enough money to like do whatever the fuck he wants, right? A guy with an abundance of girls has enough girls to be able to pick whatever girl he wants the most, right? And so leveling up your social skills gives you an abundance of tribe members, okay? And so going back to what I said before about like our brain fucking craving connection and just wanting to be a part of the tribe, right? If you're kicked out, or if you're not part of any tribe, like if you're sat in your room, as I said before, you're not talking to anyone. If you're like that, then obviously you're not going to be able to like connect with other tribal members, so just people. But, bro, I just completely lost the thread. But if you're leaving the house consistently and you're talking to people while you do that, then you start slowly increasing the level of abundance you have for like people, right? For tribe members, okay? And the thing is, bro, the more people you talk to, the more options there will naturally be. So you talk to 100 people, maybe like a couple of them, a handful of them, you would want to be friends with. And myself, bro, not to like suck my own cock or anything, but I've got incredibly high standards for friendship. So even after talking to literally thousands of people in the past 6 months, a year, I've basically found like no one, maybe like 1 or 2 or 3 people who I actually would want to be friends with, okay? And the rest of them are like online. But that's beside the point, bro. If you want to not be depressed and not be fucking suicidal and like wanting to kill yourself, you've got to make a change, and you've got to start talking to these people, and you've got to start leveling up the amount of people you talk to, because leveling up the amount of people you talk to gives you more abundance. And what is the abundance do? The abundance just fucking, it clears up your anxiety completely. And this anxiety, bro, that you've probably also got like in addition to depression, because they go pretty hand in hand, right? The reason, or like the cause for anxiety is just uncertainty. Like, you're anxious about your future because you don't know what's going to happen. You're anxious about what's going to happen if you walk down the steps because you haven't checked the weather and it might have rained and you might slip on the steps and like crack your skull or some shit. Or you haven't, what's another example? No, you get the gist, bro. Anxiety is when you're uncertain. And so if you do what I've told you, bro, and you build up your social skills and you build that abundance, then you will build up the skill to build connections and have friends. And friends is what you want, right? And so if you build the ability, your ability to have friends, bro, if you build that, that's something that you can keep. If you maintain it, then you can keep that shit. And so if you've got that, then you can rest easy knowing that you can go out and make friends with whoever the fuck you want to make friends with. Like me, I don't know if I've said this in this video already, but I'm in like an extreme work season right now. I'm hardly socializing at all. The only thing that I leave the house for, like literally the only thing that I step outside the store for, is just to go to the gym. And to feed my pets. Like nothing else. I'm not even kidding you, bro. And when I'm at the gym, I don't really socialize much. I just talk to people like between sets and stuff. So a little bit, but not much. But the thing is, bro, in the past, I've been incredibly fucking social. I've talked to people at the gym for hours and hours on end. I've had amazing conversations with people. And I've met guys who I could probably form lifelong friendships with. And I've met some pretty sick girls too. And the thing is, bro, like, because I've done that in the past, I can be certain in my ability to build those friendships. And so if I'm feeling like sad or lonely or something, well, first of all, like, I don't, like, obviously I feel sad at times, like, I'm a human being, but I don't really get, like, really fucking deep loneliness, like you probably do, because you feel that, because you don't have the ability to go out and make those friends. Like, just imagine this with me. Just imagine you had the ability to make friends with whoever the fuck you wanted to make friends with. Then all you'd have to do is just talk to more people, and eventually you'll find the person you'd want to be friends with. Like, it's literally just statistics, bro. It's a numbers game. So, what's stopping you? Fucking get out there, bro. Right, let me look at the next point on my script. I've fucking forgotten this. Yeah. Yeah, so like, basically just to sum this up, the first point is that if you want friends, you can make them. If you want a girlfriend, you have the ability to approach girls and ask their number. Like, it's not guaranteed that you get their number, but again, it's a numbers game, right? And let's say you move to a new city. If you've got this, fucking hell. Oh my god. Bro, eyelashes are fucking brutal. Let's say you move to a new city, right? And you've got this skill to be able to like approach anyone and to actually like make friends with anyone, then you will be able to form a new fucking social life, to make a new social circle, right? If you don't have that, then you'll be in this new city and you'll probably just get depressed and want to kill yourself because you can't make friends with anyone. And let's say you lost a friend group, right? You can replace it doing this. Like, for example, I don't even remember like exactly when this was, but at some point on my self-improvement journey, I realized that all of my friend groups were shit and I had to leave them, and so I did. And I got fucking lonely, bro. I got really lonely because I didn't have any friends. And I kept trying to like hop between other friend groups that I was sort of like half a part of. But I never really settled properly into a friend group. And so I was never really happy because I just felt lonely all the time. But when I actually started improving my social skills and going out, even though I wasn't like a part of a friend group, I just got so much fucking happier and like less lonely and less anxious because I had that ability to build those friends, right? And so that's pretty much point one, just summed up. I don't know how long this video is. It might be a bit longer, but whatever. Who fucking cares? So the next point I want to make is, bro, that social skills remove your helplessness. And it's sort of similar to the last point I've made, where if you have social skills, then you can actually make friends with other people, right? You can have that abundance, you can have the options. And so you're not uncertain. It just removes the anxiety, right? And so the next thing is, right, that... Actually, let me tell you something, bro. When I was depressed, bro, I felt trapped, okay? And that's probably what you also feel like. You just feel like there's nothing you can do to get out of your situation. Everything feels like a fucking chore. Like, even just like brushing your teeth. This is why people say, like, just make your bed. And that's like a win. Because for some people it literally is. So everything feels really difficult. And you just feel trapped. But if you just start small, just make it so easy for yourself that you could do it even if like making your bed is a win for you right now. I can make social skills so easy, like talking to people so easy, that it's literally like easier than tying your shoelaces. So like, if you're interested, by the way, there's a link in the description. You can book a tour with me if you want. And there's also a free community there. But basically, what social skills allow you to do, if you actually build them to like a decent level, is just having options. Wait, what the fuck? I'm just like repeating the last one I made, bro. Sorry, I'm still a bit shit at recording videos, so I've got to fucking look at my script all the time. My bad, bro. But yeah, the social skills sort of just gave me agency, because like previously, I'd be like, I wish I had friends. I wish I could approach this girl that I wanted to approach. I wish that I'd said this thing, or like said no to this person when I'd actually said yes. And now, bro, now, even though I'm not like actively building my social skills, because I did it in the past, I can rest easy knowing that, oh, I can make friends if I want to. Like, if I want to make a friend, if I'm feeling fucking bored or like lonely or something, I can go out there, make friends. Instead of thinking, oh, I wish I approached that girl, I can be like, fuck yeah, hey, I approached that girl, that was sort of fun. Like, I mean, she was a bit of a bitch, but I approached her, like, I can do that. And so when you've got this agency, this control over your life, like, you're basically just controlling your happiness at that point, and that's a massive fucking thing. And so, what you can also do, bro, is you can use other habits to compound the effect of social skills and fucking skyrocket upwards out of this rut that you're in. So, for example, like, I think I already mentioned this, but like gratitude and meditation, so fucking good, bro, so underrated. Every time I've stopped meditating, my life has gotten worse. And I've tested this like 5 times over the span of the past 3 years. Every single time I've stopped meditating, my life has gotten worse. Every single time I've stopped gratitude journaling, my life has gotten worse. Do you wanna know what, bro? During my depression, like during between late 2024 and early 2025, I wasn't gratitude journaling. I wasn't meditating. I wasn't socializing, obviously, either. But if you combine these things, bro, they just reinforce each other, because like the more good habits you do, the easier it becomes. And all you've got to do is get this feedback loop going and start small with one habit. And just a side point here, but starting small and lowering your fucking ego, that is like the only way to escape depression, or to escape any rut, in fact. Because you're not at the level that you think you are, bro. You've just got to lower the bar, lower the baseline, and count every little thing as a win. But, okay, starting small with one habit. So let's say you take my advice and you start going outside every day. Maybe you just go on a walk along the street. You walk past like a handful of people, maybe 3 people, 3-4 people, and one of those people you just say hi to. And you don't even really like say it properly, like you sort of mumble and they don't really hear you, but you keep walking and you start getting like a little smile on your face because you've started making progress, right? And what does that do, bro? That puts you in a better mood. And what does the better mood do? It gives you more motivation. And what does the motivation do? It puts you in a better mood. And wait, no, backtrack. What does the motivation do? The motivation makes you take more action, and so you take more action, and then you get in a better mood. Okay, you see the cycle here, right? So all you've got to do is just start with one little thing. Just start start going on a walk every day. Maybe you're not even at that level. Maybe you're in such a deep rut that something at your level would be like making your bed. And everyone fucking says that, like, seems like sort of cliche advice at this point. But would you rather follow cliche advice or would you rather kill yourself? Yeah, I thought so, bro. You'd rather follow cliche advice. And if you'd rather kill yourself, you're a fucking retard. Yeah. Bro, I keep fucking having to look at this script, it's so dumb. Yeah, so just start this like positive feedback loop going. And you're gonna make hella progress and it's gonna feel fucking sick. So yeah, again, like if you actually want like proper help with this, just book a call with me in the description, bro. Like it's a free call. I probably will like pitch you and, you know, try to sell you my coaching, but if you don't want it, you can just say no and you'll get free advice anyway, right? So like it's a win-win situation. And yeah, there's also a free community deal. So if you don't want to book a call with me for whatever reason, you can just join the community and there's a fucking sick brotherhood in there. People you can talk to about this sort of shit, about social skills. And there's this dude, he's like a 50-year-old dude. I don't know if you watch these videos, Kevin. But he makes posts every week, like asking how everyone's doing mentally and socially. So yeah, that's pretty sick, bro. You can talk to him if, I don't know, if you want to fucking talk to him. What else do I want to say? I almost forgot, bro, but you better click that fucking subscribe button. And yeah, appreciate you watching. Take action on what I said. Or you're a little fucking pussy and you're never gonna escape this. So, boom.